The global spread of COVID-19 and the subsequent lockdowns have resulted in schools being shut all around the world. It's estimated that around 1.2 billion students have been affected by the measures taken by the affected countries to help stem the outbreak. From early years to doctoral candidates, learners have been forced to stay at home during the pandemic. And this has changed education in quite a dramatic fashion. Amongst the chaos, the education technology and online learning sector have been presented with the biggest opportunity with the rise of e-learning, whereby classes are conducted remotely and online. Some schools and educational institutes have managed to adapt, and some have not. This is a short video where I'm going to discuss my experiences as a PhD student during COVID-19 and some of the changes that I've had to make during lockdown, especially with regards to data collection. Discussions around remote learning are quite pertinent in my experience of using social media and education. Many news outlets have even held institutions to account for their lack of contact with students during the lockdown, with communication and mental health being the key themes generated in this discourse. I argue that social media plays a vital role in people's lives, and even more so during the lockdown, due to the potential connectivity that is generated. There is evidence to suggest that social media can improve confidence, social well-being, and creativity in learners. 21st century learning skeptics have often cited cyberbullying and online abuse on social media platforms as the key issues which must be addressed before any serious discussions around social media in pedagogy can be held. However, during this period of enhanced remote learning, terms such as TEL, EdTech, and e-learning have appeared at the forefront of an education agenda, as well as social media abuse appearing to be down. Some other more recent researchers have argued that this crisis is helping educators realise the potential and positive benefits of using social media for pedagogy. As part of my research, I initially sent out a survey to educators in the UK in January 2020 and collected around 350 responses. However, since the lockdown begun in March-April time, it's been increasingly difficult to engage and interact with teachers and head teachers regarding my research. Upon reflection, I decided to revise my survey email and included details about how my research fits in with the current agenda of remote learning and COVID-19. So I literally just changed the email text that I was sending out to head teachers and school administrators. Since I revised my email, my response rate has shot up and has improved significantly. At times, I think having the ability to be proactive but also reactive in research is important, and I'm looking how I can further develop as a researcher throughout this journey. During my interviews, I initially planned on conducting face-to-face interviews, but so far I've managed to conduct interviews on Microsoft Teams and on Skype. Microsoft have assisted schools in the UK in establishing remote learning and helping students continue to learn through these two platforms. Teams, for example, enables lessons to be run remotely by connecting teachers and students over video-enabled remote classrooms. Microsoft Teams also provides a host of collaboration and interactive tools which will help digitally proficient students experience and modify the curriculum accordingly. Since the lockdown, Teams is now the market leader and has surpassed Zoom in the video conferencing industry, and therefore cementing their place as the superior platform, in my opinion. All of this provides a fascinating opportunity for professional development, and it will be interesting to see whether or not this experience of professional development is transformative for the educators and for the students. I would like to be able to write about the successful forms of professional development in this aspect of education. However, I will wait and see if this is the case during the next part of my research journey, which is completing my interviews through Microsoft Teams and beginning to write up my results. Thank you for watching.